Come I can't hear my headphones? Don't tell me they're turned down, they're unplugged. Uh-oh, yeah, Jack. Okay, Bob's back. Biker News Canada. It's Monday. Hey, big country, how are you, bro? Is it better now? I think I just got myself. I was muted for a minute there. Thank you for keeping me in the loop. Thanks, bro. So it's Monday, man. So I got big news. This is big to me. I'm excited. Oh, wait. Hang on. I got to get TikTok going. Hang on. All right, everyone out there in TikTok world, Boss Back, Biker News Canada. It's Monday. We're going to check out what happened over the weekend. It was a fabulous weekend out there weather-wise. There's lots of cool biker events happening. And you wonder what my one arm's doing? I'm petting my dog there beside me because he gets all lonely when I'm on the internet and I don't talk to him. So, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so big news. YouTube took me about a year, a little over a year, finally broke the magic 1,000 subs mark. And I'm so happy about that. A lot of that's got to do with being on other people's channels and stuff. Thank you, Black Dragon, for having me on, Mike Ball for having me on, and St. Throttle for having me on, Hollywood, and Bill Stacks for having me on. So I've been on a few people's channels out there, and I appreciate each and every one of you. We had a big conversation at the end of last week about Satan's Choice firing back up here in Canada, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm excited to see where it goes. I've been in conversation with Harley, and hopefully, I'm really hoping I get him on for an interview. It'll be a live interview with the open chat, like all my interviews are. So we're waiting to see what happens with that. I've been speaking with him on and off all day, and like I said to him, I've got no dog in the race. I've got no fight in the fight, or whatever the sayings are. I'm just interested, and it's news, and I'm considering myself the Biker News Canada guy because that's what I consider myself. So I'm interested. I like how he moves. I like how he talks. And let's see where it all goes with him and the Satan's Choice. But we're not talking about that today. Hello, Rick Dillon. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. We're not talking about that today right now. I just want to give everyone a little update where we're at, what we're doing. But like I say, I think I'm going to talk a little bit about the weekend events down here in Elmer, Ontario at D&G. The moment we're going to song, man. Okay. There we go. I do not have any rights to that song whatsoever. I was looking for the mute button. So there they are getting underway there in Elmer, Ontario. And it was the Ian and Kenny Memorial Ride. It means a lot to these guys down in the shop. And good on you guys for having, like I said, man. Looks like it was a fabulous day for it on Saturday. And lots of friends out there showing their love and their support. That's what I like to see, man. It's a beautiful thing. That's why I say this motorcycle community that we have here in Canada, it's very giving. It's very very honorable, it seems to me, and everybody does their thing, and I love everyone for that, man. Now listen, I got Redneck Side Motorcycle Whips on the chat here, and if you don't know who he is, go to rednecksidemotorcyclewhips.com. Check out his stuff. He sells apparel, obviously bike whips, derby covers, timing covers, all that sort of stuff, taillight stuff, mods for your bike. Put in Biker News Canada at the checkout, and he will graciously give you a generous 15% discount. So thank you for doing that, Redneck Side. And anyone who, if you're interested, rednecksidemotorcyclewhips.com. We got Rick in the show tonight, and Super Bike. Those races you posted look pretty awesome, bro. And bikes fucking fly, eh? Woo, buddy. Biker News Canada, save 15%. Yes, indeed. So thank you for that again, Redneck Side, bro. I really do appreciate it. Where's the meat on this one? Oh, this is the same reel I just showed you. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's go. What do you got? So, Adelphia, North America, and these guys were on the Ride for Sick Kids. That's one of the bigger fundraising rides we have up here in Ontario. And I'm sure in other parts of the province, the country as well. And these guys took the crew up and made a day out of it. So good on you, man. Good on you. And what I see, it looks like it was another successful year. A year for the Sick Kids ride. Love that. And we got this coming out of Alberta. They call this the Ride to Reynolds. Pretty cool trike there. Looks a little home fabrication. Looks really cool though, man. So we got lots of different motorcycles, everything from a V-Ride to a Japanese style bike to another Harley style cruiser right beside it. There's 3 bikes in a row, totally different styles, man. That's awesome. So doesn't matter what you ride on these events. Get yourself out there, another cool looking trike, and an older bike. So get on out there and do your thing. Freedom is never free. You got that right, brother. You got that right. Even some oldies and oldies but goldies, man. I love it. So this is what Canadian bikers do on the weekends, man. This is what they do. I wanted to give, I don't know why I'm giving this any more airtime. This is breaking the internet. These guys are stooges. I really don't have any time or anything for fools who act like this. They get on the internet, they call out big clubs, F this club, F that club. You don't got the balls, you can't take. Listen, they're not a motorcycle club. They're 2 guys on YouTube and on TikTok who are making money by getting all of us dummies to talk about it, right? So I don't know if you guys watch Sick Boy. I watch him once in a while, but again, everybody's talking about these 2 fools, and they're down there at Sturgis, and I think it looked like some members of one of the big clubs that they've been talking crap about started to approach them. They pulled out their little bang toy. The cops all congregated. It looked like they might have had a safe escort on out of the main drag of Sturgis for that day. All right, so enough of the Twin Outlaw dummies. Because like I say, it's not a gang, it's not a thing, it's not anything. A lot of people are wasting a lot of good energy on reporting on a couple fools. That's what I look at. Okay, so let's get going on here with Tuesday bike nights. It's Monday, so I'll tell you about Tuesday's night rides because, hey, let's face it, Monday's rides are already happening, so no sense talking about that one anymore. Tuesday Motor Social weekly from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. at the Back 9 Bar and Grill behind Krabby Joe's, 140 Main Street West, Listowel, Ontario. So if you're up there in the Listowel area, and you've got a bunch of groups that get behind this one. You got the Road Relics, the Wolfpack, the Hand Riders group, and Abate Kitchener. And they all like to, send a few guys, send all their guys. But you'll meet some of them guys there. And it's a good night out, right? Tuesday night, we'll ride out to Listowel and do your thing. Oh, my little monitor is doing stop. There we go. So I know how to fix things. Okay, Ghost Riders RC, they have bike night every Tuesday at King's Sports Bar, 468 Woodlawn Road in Guelph, Ontario. Every other Tuesday. So the next one coming August 12th and then August 26th. So not tomorrow, it'll be next Tuesday. For that one, go out there and show your love and your support for the Ghost Riders Riding Club. LSR Weekly. LSR does a whole bunch of things. They've got their own sites. If you're in London and you want to hang out with these guys who ride some motorcycles, look them up. LSR. And they're always doing something, going somewhere, hanging out, having a thing. So go check them guys out if you happen to be in London, Ontario. And bike night, there's one every Tuesday at Gold Mines, and it's a chip stand, man. Go check him out. Alain Cowboy Bussiers, he's always posting them. Thank you that for Alain. Keeps everyone in touch and everyone knows what's going on. Nice drone shot there at Gold Mines, 13401 County Road 2, Morrisburg, Ontario. That's down there, the east end of the province. I found that out. Took my daughter to Montreal the other week. And yeah, that's a bit of a drive. But I don't have to do that anymore. But anyways, so there's a London Bike Night. Always Tuesday. Always at the Roxbury. That's the corner of, it's kind of close to Highbury in Oxford, a little bit west of Highbury. Just not quite in the construction zone there. But anyways, that happens from 7 to 9 every Tuesday. And who's the host on that one? It's London Free Riders, and Rider 69 are your hosts on that one. Okay, TikTok just ran out of time. Sorry, TikToky. You only get 10 minutes according to TikTok, whatever they do there. So check that one out at the Roxbury every Tuesday, man. And say hi to the guys in the London Free Riders. And again, they're another good riding group. You want to hang out with them? Go hang out with them. And they got rides going on all the time. Good stuff happening. So they got a Tuesday. That's in July, brother. That happened. You gotta get rid of that one, didn't you? There, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Bike night, all are welcome. Tuesday, August 12th. That's next Tuesday again at the Legion in Cayuga. So next Tuesday, if you're down there in the Hamilton area, right on out to Cayuga, you got a bike night at the Legion. Tuesday, August 12th, bike night again in Lethbridge, Alberta. 3705 Mayor McGrath Drive South, Lethbridge. And that's your host is a Southern Alberta bike doing that one. Good on you guys. I wouldn't mind meeting you guys sometime. You ever want to come up for an interview? If I gotta get a hold of me, man, I'm always here for an interview. I like the interesting groups and interesting people that are doing cool things out there. So we got the Hog Group from Oil Sands Chapter, Alberta. Tuesday open ride night. Meet at Voight. The kickstand's up at 7. All styles of motorcycles and riders are welcome. So there you go. If you're out there in Alberta, check out Voight. I think that's the name of the Harley store down there. And the Hog Group from the Oil Sands Chapter. It's got a ride for everybody, man. That's a good thing. I like them. Okay, so the Ghost Riders, they do a ride out. This one says ride out. And maybe another group was going to ride out to Guelph, maybe. Oh, my dog in the background. She's out there just yapping it up. She's such a nut bar. So the next one at Sly's Bowling Alley in Elmer, Ontario, 438 Talbot Street East. It's going to be on Tuesday, August 12th as well. Go on in there. Say hi to Buzz. Tell him Bob sent you. We actually went to high school together. The owner of that place and I did go to high school together in the same grade and all that stuff. What do we got here? Bike night every Tuesday. Food, drink, great company. Bull Wheel Bar and Grill from 6 to 9. Where are you? Where is the Bull Wheel Bar and Grill? I think this one's in Alberta, man. I'm pretty sure this one's in Alberta. Nope. No, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, it's not in Alberta. It's in Lambton. It's going to come to me later. Just outside of Sarnia. One of the small towns just outside of Sarnia. I forgot about that one. It's going to be back down lower in the list here. Bike night is back at the Beacon every Tuesday from 6 to 9 at 146 45th Street North in Wasaga Beach. So check it out. It's a nice ride up to the Wasaga Beach. So if you're in the Barrie area, it's not too far of a ride. If you're in Orangeville, all them spots, Wasaga's on the water, man. It's right there in Georgian Bay. And check it out. I heard it was fun now. Now, Revolution Performance Motorcycle, they are a motorcycle repair shop here in London, Ontario. They are the people I always take my bike to. If I buy a used bike, it goes to Revolution first. They're my guys. They do Two-Wheel Tuesdays. They get together at the Forks River Brewing Company at 6 p.m. It's in the east end of London, and they do a ride. So go check that one out. If you need a repair, they can do Harley's warranty work for you too. Now the Rockies is gone, just so you're aware, right? The Blue Smoke Barbecue Smokehouse, they do bike nights every Tuesday as well. Go check them out in Bolton, just north of Mississauga there, 212 Queen Street, south of Bolton, Ontario. Kind of a nice little town. They got music prizes, 50/50s, and all the good stuff you would expect at a bike night. So go check them out. What do we got here? We got Manitou Tim Hortons. Is that the one that got canceled? Rick, if you're still on, give me a hand. I think Manitou got canceled. But if they didn't, they're at 989 River Road every Tuesday at 6 p.m. And don't forget the Ride for ALS is coming up soon as well. Out that part of the province. Helping out the Ottawa Hospital Foundation. So I'll keep everyone posted on when we do the weekend events on that. Bad Dog Cycles, they're back on. Bike Nights is happening Tuesday, 5:30, 7:30. There is door prizes. I think these dudes, yes, they're in Nova Scotia. So you got to get guys down there in the Maritimes. Go check out Bad Dog Cycles, man. So like I say, this is what I'm doing this channel about. I want to show the world. And now that I started doing bike nights, so here's the reason I run down the list in case anyone's wondering, and if they're bored with the list. It's because I don't want to make anyone feel like I left them out on purpose or anything. So I started doing the list when I was only aware of a few different bike nights. And now there's like tons of them. They come landed on my timeline, bim, bam, boom. And, I don't want to leave nobody out. So Barrie Bike Nights happen on Tuesdays as well. 441 Bayview Drive in Barrie, Ontario. So you got your 400 corridor there. You got Barrie, you got Coldwater. You've got Innisville, in Bradford, and Newmarket. So you got tons of bike nights up and down that area, man. Just keep that one in the back of your mind. We got a bi-weekly wine going on at the Port Dover Legion. Good to know. You don't have to wait until Friday the 13th to ride down to Port Dover. It's a beautiful little town. And every second Tuesday, if you ride on down to the Legion, you'll find a bunch of other bikers there, man. And keep in mind, these bike nights, you don't got to be a Harley driver, a rider. You don't got to be a club member. You don't got to be a chest pounder. You got to be someone that likes motorcycles. That's all you need to be. Okay, Blackjack's Roadhouse and Game Room. Nisku, Alberta. They do their bike nights on Tuesday nights also. And check them guys out. I think from what Stefano told me, it's right around the Edmonton area. So yeah, Blackstock is canceled. Oh wait, it was only canceled for that week. I don't want to talk shit. I want to kind of tell you people the right information. Kind of makes sense, right? Instead of talking stupid. So the Harbor Street Fish Bar, 10 Keith Avenue in Collingwood. They got bike nights every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Be a nice ride out there to Collingwood too. And hey, Matt, Take, how are you? Thanks for joining me. So go check them guys out. And Collingwood is another beautiful little town up on Lake Huron, Georgia Bay area up there, man. It's nice up there. So the Durham Region Riders Social Group posted this one. 109 King Street East, Bowmanville Legion. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Bike night, 50/50 music, barbecue, and all the stuff. So if you're out there in Bowmanville, a little bit east of Toronto, there's your spot for tomorrow night. Okay, Northern Mentors, main bike night port on the Thames in Kearney. It's up by Sudbury. You guys went for a ride that day. And that's Tuesday nights at 6:30. So Port on Main, Tuesday bike night. 108 Main Street, Kearney, Ontario. And I'm sure Kearney is up there by Sudbury. I'm pretty sure it is. So anyways, go check that one out. Live up there by the rock, right? Since grinding down on this. Genuine White Boy, MC 3761 Upper James, the Checkered Flag Bar and Grill. They got a bike night every Tuesday from 6 to 10. Rain or shine, all are welcome. There you go, something to do right in the Hammer, and something to do in Keoga, just outside of the Hammer. There's something to do in a lot of places here in Ontario. Let's go all Collingwood, Wasaga. Like, we're kicking it up here, man. Wheatley, this is in Joe's Bar down by Windsor, Ontario. 6th Elm Street East, Wheatley, Ontario. That's June 3rd, but it's every Tuesday, starting June, from 5 p.m. till close. So go check them guys out. Get a little ride from Windsor down to Wheatley. Get some air, get some beer, some food, and see your friends down there in Wheaton. What is this? Bubbles and Cream, 1349 Grand Marriott West in Yorktown Plaza. They got a bike night every Tuesday from 7 to 10. It's an ice cream shop, and every time I see Yorktown Plaza, I think it's that one on where's that, Duffin and 401? Allen and 401? Somewhere in that neighborhood. But it's probably not even. There's one in Manitowoc. There's one in Roxbury. And these guys moved up the one from the Chemong Lodge. Is no longer there on Tuesdays. So you know now that one's been moved to another spot, and it's on Sundays. And keep in touch or watch the Warriors support page on Facebook to see what that one is. What's this one? Bike night every Tuesday at the Blue Smoke in Bolton. Yeah, we talked about Bolton already. So I think that's probably about it. I'm gonna be back this week. So now that I've hit the 1,000 subs, I couldn't help you. I couldn't thank you guys enough for everyone who did sub to my channel over the course of the last year. It took a year. Everyone says it's gonna take about a year, and they were right. And you know what? I'm not complaining. Blackstock 2 Tuesdays. Again, is that the one that's been put on hold, Rick? There's the guy that posted. So I'll be coming at you guys with some more content because now I got more subs. I'll see if I can set up the thing for members only, and we'll do some members only content. We'll get a little bit more into biker news, but if there's nothing happening in the newspapers, then there's really not much news to report about. So I'm gonna put some surveys and some questionnaires up on the Facebook group. You guys want me to stick solely to Canadian biker news? That would be my preference. I don't want to talk about what's going on and what club got arrested in Australia. But then there's some stuff going on in the other parts of the world, like Australia is almost making it illegal to wear a motorcycle club badge. And that might come and affect us over here in our side of the world. You know what I mean? So there's all that sort of stuff to worry about, or not to worry about, to think about, to ponder, I guess. I'm going to keep my interviews going. I do have locked up, firmed up 100% for this Thursday at 8 p.m. Guardians of the Children, Leamington chapter. We're going to talk about the Hogs for Hospice weekend and how they did and all the great stuff that they do for the kids in their community. They got scholarships, bursaries, stuff like that they do. And all the other stuff they do for kids that have to go to court for bad things happening, all that stuff. So that's Thursday at 8 p.m. And if I happen to get Harley on this week, I'll make sure I get everyone as much notice as I can. And if we're going to be Thursday, Harley will be at 9 p.m. following the Guardians of the Children. And again, I'm not going to talk about any particular, I'm not going to talk shit about any particular motorcycle club, okay? Because I was in one, and you know what? If you've never put in the time to become a full patch member, and then you sit there and talk shit about them like you know what you're talking about, then kind of you're an a-hole. You know what I mean? You don't know until you've lived it, man. So, he's lived it. I've lived it. He's lived it. He's got his own personal problems with whatever people. But we're going to talk about his plans for when he does, or it's done. It's happened already. But the plans for the Satan's Choice. That's going to be his baby. That's his thing. And I'm very interested in knowing on what his intentions and his plans are, as much as he can tell to the public. You know what I mean? We can't talk about stuff that can't be talked about. And again, that's just stuff that either you know or you don't know in the motorcycle club world. So that's what I got going on. Again, thanks everyone for subbing up. It was a big achievement. It made me feel so good this weekend to see that number roll out into 1,000. And it isn't much. Let's face it, 1,000 isn't many people, but it means the world to me. And the Facebook group is just a sea hair away from 10,000. So that means the world to me also. I'll keep the post going on that and keep everyone aware. And I'll be back tomorrow night. Will be Tuesday. So I'll be back and I'll let you know when the Wednesday bike nights, where and when they are. And we will proceed like that. All right. Much love to everyone coming on, man. I really thank you, Mad Dink. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, man. It really does. So Redneck Side, Big Country coming on the air on the chat. Rick coming on the chat. Mad Tink coming on the chat. And anyone else who watches, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I love all you guys. And hey, man, be safe out there. Ride it. Ride it. See you tomorrow. Good night.